Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome. Advanced Algebra through Data Exploration. All right, so do the best job that you can on taking notes in your notebook. Remember, you can pause, you can rewind, etc. as you go through this. I'm going to try to keep the video short, so let's get started. All right, our first lesson of the year. What we are looking at here is what's called recursively defined sequences. So we spend a lot of time looking at patterns in this course, okay? Hence the words data exploration, okay? We're going to look at data, we're going to look at numbers, and we're going to base a lot of what we do in here on that type of situation where we're looking and finding patterns, etc. So we're going to begin by using a table. Okay, so draw the best table that you can. Just do the best job that you can on it. So I'm going to fill in the table. The top row is just what figure number is it. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Okay, the next row is, and remember, you can pause at any time. If I'm going way too fast, just hit that pause button. Number of squares. Well, the first figure has 1 square. The second figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. The third figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares. Okay, well, there is a pattern to that, okay? So we want to know, well, how many does the fourth one have? How many does the fifth one have? Well, in order to figure that out, we're going to look at how are these numbers growing? Well, from 1 to 5, that went up 4. From 5 to 9, that went up 4. So it looks like the pattern is up 4. So if I continue up 4, that's 13. Up 4, that's 17. And so on. Up 4 again, 21. And up 4 again, 25. All right, pretty straightforward. And then we want to know, well, if I keep going, how many squares would there be in the 10th figure? Well, if I wanted to, I certainly could go, all right, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it might be just easier to go ahead and continue the table. So if I go back to 7, which was 25, up 4 again, well, that would be 29. Up 4 again, that would be 33. And then up 4 again would be 37. Okay, so just extend your table a little bit and figure it out. All right. We've got this wonderful thing called technology. Okay, on your Chromebook, you should have a graphing calculator. Everybody has a graphing calculator this year. So there's a little calculator routine that we can do this with. Okay, I'm going to write it and then I'm going to show it. Okay, so you write it too and then practice it. Pause the video and practice it on your Chromebook. So what we're going to do, so the pattern starts with 1 square. So I'm going to start with 1. And after I do that, I'm going to hit the enter button on the calculator. Okay, just write it. We'll practice it here in a minute. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the plus sign. But when I hit the plus sign, this ANS thing is going to pop up. Okay, that stands for answer. What was the answer to the last thing you just did? And then what we're going to do is we're going to add 4, and then we're going to hit enter. And then what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to just keep hitting enter. All right, are you ready? Okay, so watch me do it and then you try it. Here we go, calculator. So I'm going to hit 1, enter. I'm going to hit the plus sign, there it is, ANS. And then the pattern we figured out is 4. All right, so the second number in the pattern, the third, the fourth. Okay, let me move my picture. There we go. The 5th, the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Voila, ladies and gentlemen. So the calculator understands how to do patterns if you type it in correctly. So then the next question, now that's the 10th number in the sequence. Now the next one is, well, what's the 20th number? Well, you know what? I don't want to make a table all the way to 20. You certainly could, okay? But we've got this wonderful thing called technology. So I'm just going to keep counting here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So the 20th number in that sequence is 77. Just like that. All right, let's keep going. All right, so recursive definition for a sequence. Sorry about that. A set of statements that specifies one or more initial terms and defines the nth term u sub n in a relation to one or more of the preceding terms. Okay, preceding means in front of. All right, so for example, let's say I have this number in the sequence. Okay, let me use the numbers that I was just working with. So the 7th number in the sequence was 25, right? Okay, let's say that is the u sub n. Well, the number in front of that, the 6th number in the sequence, is 21. That is designated as u sub n minus 1 because that's one number in front of. If I did 5, okay, the 5th number in the sequence is 17. That would be defined as u sub n minus 2 because that's two numbers in front of that one. So that's all that means. The u sub n minus 1 means the number in front of whatever number we're talking about. And the u sub n minus 2 is talking about the second number in front of whatever number we're talking about. Okay, so this is an arithmetic series, ladies and gentlemen. It's an arithmetic sequence because we are adding. And we were adding 4 each time. So the D, known as the common difference, is what we're adding. We're adding 4. So we're going to write the recursive routine for this using these u sub n and u sub n minus 1. Okay, you ready? Okay, super easy. We write u sub n equals, always start that way. That never changes. And then u sub n minus 1, which means take the number in front, and then what's the pattern? Add 4. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It looks a little weird, but that is the recursive routine that we are using. All right, so in this question, it's asking me, find the number of squares in the 21st figure. Well, that means I'm going to take the number that's in the 20th figure. Okay, u sub 20 means the number that's in the 20th spot, and I'm going to add 4 to it. Well, we figured out, ladies and gentlemen, that the 20th number in the pattern is the 77, and we're going to add 4 to it. Well, 77 plus 4 is 81. So that means the 21st u sub 21, the 21st number in the pattern, is 81. All right. Notation is very important. That's why I'm teaching it to you. Okay, we are learning how to write mathematically. We're writing a mathematical sentence. All right, let's keep going. Don't want this video to be super, super long. All right, the next one. So this one's a little bit different. It says the number of segments. All right, let me switch colors here. I like different colors. All right, so figure 1, figure 2, figure 3, figure 4, figure 5, 6, 7. Okay, So in this one, number of segments. Well, 1, 2, 3. It took 4 segments for that figure. Okay, the next one. Well, let's see. I'm going to follow a pattern here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Whoa. Okay, now if I do that for the next one, I count each segment. Okay, I'm not going to take the time to count every single one because I already know it. But if I did do that, I would find out that there are 28 line segments making that figure. Whoa, okay, well, don't write this part down. Okay, I'll tell you when to write. Okay, so don't write this part down. If I check it out, ladies and gentlemen, oh, that's going up 12. Okay, don't write that. Don't write up 12. Okay. And if I go up, that's also up 12. Okay. Is it the same? The point I was trying to make, ladies and gentlemen, is you never know if it's going to be exactly the same. Okay. That's why I didn't want you to write it at first. But now go ahead and write it because they are the same. Okay, if they were different, we'd have to try something else. Okay, and we'll get to that. All right, so this pattern, we're good. They're the same number. We're adding 12. All right, so explain why it is arithmetic. We are adding by 12. What's the 10th number in the figure? Well, if I got to fill, I'm going to keep going here. So let's see. If I add 12 again, that's 40. I add 12 again, that's 52. Okay, 64, 76. Okay, if I keep going, ladies and gentlemen, if I keep going, the 10th number in the figure is 112. All right. Okay, the calculator routine. I'm going to start off this time, however, with 4. And then I'm going to hit enter. Then I'm going to hit the plus sign, and that ANS is going to pop up. And then I'm going to put 12. And then I'm going to keep hitting enter. Again, pause this if you're not done writing. Okay, pause it because I'm going to keep right on rolling. So use the calculator routine, find the number of line segments in the 22nd figure. All right, here we go, 22nd figure. Calculator. 4, enter. Plus 12, enter. 2, so that's the second number, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Count very carefully. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 22nd number is 256. Write a recursive routine. All right, here we go. U sub n equals U sub n minus 1 plus 12. All right, use the answer in number 5 in your recursive routine in number 6. All right, so what's the 23rd figure? All right, so this is what I do. I go U23 equals let me back that up, 22 plus 12. So the 22nd number in the pattern is 256 plus 12. So that means the 23rd number in the pattern is 268. So U sub 23 is 268. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop this video here because that was long enough. We're not quite done with this lesson yet, so you need to go to the next lesson, next part of the lesson when you are ready. All right?